Alright, so in this video what we're going to talk about is how my agency was able to get $53,000 in gross revenue over the last 30 days of the month of June. We're currently on the 1st of July 2023. So this is just a video to sort of document what we did to get to those revenue marks. In full transparency, this is overall revenue generated by Onlyfans, and talk about a bit about how you can do the same if you run an agency, if you're a sole creator, exactly the steps that we took to do this, a few things that you can implement for yourself, a few mindset shifts that I personally had with the agency over the last 30 or last 60 days, because it's been a while since I updated on the channel, and also just to document sort of a point. I want to sort of put a point in terms of where we are at, document it, put it out there, so I can look back and see the progression, because again, this year we want to get to the $100,000 in gross revenue within the next couple months. So this is a way to sort of document where we're currently at and the steps that we plan to utilize to get there. Some of the steps that we plan to get there, as well as some mistakes, some mindset shifts, as I said, that we've had over the last 30 or the last 60 days. First things first, one of the most important sort of mindset shift that we had in order to get to this mark, the current mark that we're at, is switching your mindset, I had to switch my mindset from just trying to retain as much profit for the agency as possible. I had to switch my mindset to investing as much as I can. Honestly, my goal now every single month is to invest as much money as I can back into the agency to grow and set up systems, set up teams that can enable us to provide the best sort of service for the current clients that we have. So now we work with, for now, about 4 to 5 solid creators that we work with every single month. Some creators, our highest creators, around $21,000 in revenue per month now. We've got other creators that are between the $10,000 to $20,000 mark, and we've got a couple creators that are around the $5,000 mark. So these are things that we needed to do, which is make sure I had a team in place that can actually cater for the clients that we had and deliver a good service so we retain our clients. So for now, the sort of models and creators that we work with, we've been working with for months and months, or they've been referrals from the old models that we work with. So I've got to the point where we don't have to do any outreach for now. We don't have to actively search out new models if we want to work with them, because it just is like a snowball effect, so to speak, because we focus in on service delivery. So if you're investing back in the team, where do you need to invest back in? So the primary thing, or the two main things as an agency, or even if you are a sole creator yourself, you just provide services for yourself, you want to sort of look at one, chatting and traffic. Those are the two sort of arms that are most important when it comes to Onlyfans, when it comes to actually generating money. Traffic, you've got to make sure your conversions on the account from your subscribers are the highest possible. A good ratio to aim for is for every subscriber you generate 5 times that amount back at least from your subscribers, and to do that you need to have a solid chatting team in place. A solid chatting team, of course, number one, they're able to cover the most amount of hours in a day, as well as they've got a skill set to actually convert the most amount of subscribers into pulling out their wallets essentially and building those connections on the Onlyfans platform. So again, I touch upon something there, which is a slight tangent, but for us, we we train our chatters, which I've talked about in different videos, to actually build those connections with the subscribers, actually focus on the relationship, and then we're able to sell much higher price content than other creators as well as other agencies, because we focus in on those relationships with our subscribers, and my chatters are really empowered to be able to do that. So that is a slight tangent, but basically you want to invest as much as you can into good chatters. So where to find good chatters? Again, I may have talked about it on this channel before. I am currently playing around with offering some trained chatters to the marketplace, to other agencies that need some chatters, because again, we've been able to get to a good level, very decent level with the chatters that we currently have. We are constantly improving them, constantly making better systems to get better results. So again, if it's something you think you may be interested in, just either message me on Telegram, just so I can sort of gauge the interest, or again, just put in the comments below if you think that is something that will be useful for you as an agency or as a creator. So anyway, tangent there, but basically you want to make sure that is the case. How we currently structure things is, on average, we've got shifts between 12 to 16 hours in total on most of our accounts for the next 30 days. In order to scale that up and in order to get even better results, we're trying to get that to 24 hours a day, or as close to 24 hours per day, maybe 20 hours a day, having chatters on shift. We pay in total around $3,000 to $4,000 to chatters every single month for now. Of course, in the next 30 days, I'm trying to pay even more to chatters because I know good chatters are going to make us far more money back. So again, that is the mindset shift. That's what you want to implement. Hire some good chatters, find where you can find chatters. And even if you're not earning tons of money now, you want to at least have, let's say, 5 hours per day. You want to make sure that 5 hours shift at the very least. For now, you have chatters on their accounts. It could be hours when you're sleeping, for example, because you can't make money yourself in those times if you're currently chatting. Have a chatter on that account, even if they just get a couple $100 in that time frame, or even $100 to start off with. They're going to pay back. They're definitely going to end up paying back that investment. So that's the first thing. Invest in good chatters, and as you scale, let them, first of all, train them, empower them to get even better results. If you can, give them feedback, which is what I do with my entire chatting team, as well as then as you scale, letting them cover more hours so they can make more skills. So that's the first thing. Invest in chatters, invest in that arm of your team. Second thing is, of course, traffic. Now, what traffic source do you invest in? It's a sort of a tricky question because there's so many different traffic sources that can work, so many that we've tested ourselves from the agency, so many that other agencies are having success with. For us, the main one till date has been Reddit, leveraging some of our creators' Instagram accounts, as well as a bit of dating apps, specifically Bumble. But again, dating apps can be tricky, so unless you know what you're doing, or unless you've got a bit more to play with in terms of you may not get your ROI back instantly, probably shouldn't invest in dating apps for now. But again, this is something that we're going to be investing much more in the next 30 days to get to the next level. So that is something you want to invest in, traffic. So again, we've talked about many things on this channel in terms of traffic. There's Reddit videos, Twitter also works decently, so you want to just educate yourself on that, start to understand that, or start to find somebody who quickly can get you some consistent traffic somebody who can get you consistent traffic coming in, and then you're good. So basically the mindset shift is investing back into your team. How we are planning to get to the $100,000 per month mark is, again, we're going to, in the next 30 days, test out very heavily whichever dating sites we think we can get the best ROI. We're currently doing Bumble, but today when I'm making the video, there's been an update in the last couple of days with Bumble, so we're trying to figure that out. But definitely we'll be investing far more into that in the next 30 days, hopefully get some results. I'm also kind of playing around with Twitter as well as TikTok for now to see how we can get those best results. I'll report back on the channel in terms of what we're seeing work. Hopefully you can implement some of these things, or just see the mindsets that it took us to get to this level. Of course, we hope this is just a start for our agency. If you're currently on your journey, wherever you're at, know that at least to get to this point is very possible. And I will document how we are going to get to the next mark, because I'm pretty sure the work we're putting in at my agency, we're definitely going to get there. So again, hope you got value from this video as usual. Two things: if you are a chatter and you want to be trained on how to chat to get the best results on Onlyfans for whoever you're working with at the moment, message me in Telegram below or join my free Telegram group, because I'm going to be training up some chatters to offer to the marketplace most likely. So again, get in touch with me if you're a chatter or thinking about becoming a chatter. If you're an agency owner or creator and you just want to get some more tidbits, day-to-day insights that I don't necessarily share on YouTube, as well as maybe a few offers that I may put out in the future before anyone else gets access, join my free Telegram group below. Ask any questions, network in there, provide value as well with things that you are learning, and trust me, you'll get far more back. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video or in my Telegram group.